Thanks for watching News 3 Now live at 4. A busy day across Wisconsin as Vice President Mike Pence makes a stop in Madison.
We have team coverage tonight of the Vice President's visit. Our Amanda Quintana has the details of today's event, and our Eric Franke shares an exclusive interview with the Vice President. But let's begin tonight with Amanda and the message the Vice President brought to the employees of GE Healthcare, Amanda, working to create ventilators.
Vice President Pence says the main reason he was here, the main reason President Trump wanted him to visit, was to say thank you. After touring the plant, seeing the ventilators that help guide doctors in COVID-19 care, and meeting with GE Healthcare employees who have played a critical role in increasing the amount of ventilators made, he said he felt emotional getting to see the faces of those helping patients across the country.
GE Healthcare and union machinists here have been saving lives, there's no question. And thanks for not waiting to be asked. Thanks for stepping up, leaning in.
Yes, sir.
I know earlier this month we collaborated with the Defense Production Act, with GE Healthcare, the union, Ford, with other companies. Make sure you have the supplies to continue to scale here.
GE didn't wait for the federal government to invoke the Defense Production Act last month. Employees say in early January, GE was already aware there would be a greater need for ventilators, so they tripled the amount of workstations in the manufacturing line and changed from a single shift to 3 shifts, going 24/7. Pence says he spoke to Governor Evers, both feeling pride in the work GE has done. He said Evers told him that more than 300 Wisconsinites are on ventilators right now, but there are still 1,400 ventilators available in the state, and a lot of that is thanks to the work being done at GE. Our Eric Franke spoke with Vice President Pence after the tour and is live at the GE plant with more on this exclusive interview. Eric.
Amanda, yeah, the Vice President out here, really an amazing facility here when you think about it. As you mentioned, some 500 to 600 workers, and they've added more since this whole pandemic started, doubling the amount of ventilators being produced at this facility just since the start of the pandemic. The goal by the end of June to double it once again. So the Vice President, as you mentioned, making a stop out here, specifically talking with the workers here on the lines here, thanking them one by one in many cases for the work they're doing, saying that many of them directly are responsible for saving lives in the frontline fight against coronavirus. We talked to him about Governor Evers. Of course, there's a difference of an opinion of when the state should reopen again. That's a top of mind issue for so many people. But we talked to him about his conversations with Governor Evers and how he says the White House will reach out and work with every single nation, regardless of party, with their leaders in each.
We'll continue to partner with Governor Evers and frankly every governor in America to make sure that the supplies are there for our healthcare workers, but also the supplies are there for testing. The good news is we're doing roughly 150,000 tests a day all across America. And that compares with a month ago when we had only done 80,000 tests total.
And we pressed the Vice President a bit on that because that's the thing really that Madison healthcare providers in South Central Wisconsin really need the most, is the ability to test more people. Ventilators, as Amanda alluded to, with 300 people on ventilators and 1,400 available in the state, not really a pressing issue, but the work that these people are doing here still vitally important because these ventilators really go all over the world and will play a key role, particularly in those areas where we have these large concentrations of coronavirus. We'll have more on our exclusive one-on-one interview with the Vice President coming up tonight on News 3 Now at 5, 6, as well as tonight on News 3 Now at 10. Susan, Mark?
We'll see you then, Eric. Thank you. Democratic Representative Mark Pocan joined other Democrats in criticizing the Vice President's visit. Representative Pocan tweeted, "Things Wisconsin does not need is a photo op."
Republican legislative leaders are trying to block an extension of the state's Safer at Home order in the state Supreme Court.
Amy Reed joining us live now from downtown Madison to explain their reasoning. Amy.
The Speaker of the Assembly and Senate Majority Leader said last week when the extension was announced that they would pursue legal action. The filing in state Supreme Court today alleges the Department of Health Services Secretary-designee Andrea Palm did not go through the proper process in issuing orders that will keep Wisconsin mostly closed until late May. In their petition to the court, they said Palm, a quote, unelected, unconfirmed cabinet secretary, has laid claim to a suite of czar-like powers, unquote, by ordering Wisconsinites to not gather gather in private residences and by ordering non-essential businesses closed. They say the legislature should have had a seat at the table in that petition. They said, quote, the legislature is ready, willing, and able to work with DHS and at the same time craft legislation, which is drafting even now, to respond to the pandemic in a comprehensive and balanced fashion guided by federal recommendations. The governor's legal counsel said before that this action was legal. We're expecting the governor to address that in a call with reporters coming up in about a half hour.
And we will take that live when that happens. Amy Reed, live downtown. Amy, thank you. Next at 4, there are nearly 4,700 confirmed cases of coronavirus in Wisconsin. Dane County will update its numbers later this hour. But so far, they're reporting 388 cases. That's an increase of 6 from yesterday. 20 deaths have also been reported in the state. Milwaukee County leads the state with nearly 2,300 cases and 139 deaths. 243 people have died from the virus around the state.
The Dane County Sheriff says 16 more inmates have tested positive for the virus. 4 inmates in the same pod tested positive over the weekend, and eventually 12 more tests came back positive. 10 of the inmates are asymptomatic. On Monday, the Sheriff's Office requested the National Guard to test all inmates and essential staff. Those tests will begin Friday.
Health officials in Milwaukee say at least 7 people appear to have contracted COVID-19 through activities related to the April 7th election. Milwaukee health officials say 6 cases were voters and 1 is a poll worker. They're hoping to have additional information by the end of the week on those cases that reported between April 7th and April 20th. That will help determine if others also contracted the virus while voting.
There are now more than 780,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the United States and more than 42,000 deaths. Even as cases continue to rise, many communities across the country are starting to reopen. Demonstrators in North Carolina rallied against the state's stay-at-home order. In South Carolina, some retail shops are allowed to open if social distancing is observed. And in Georgia, nail salons and other businesses can open on Friday. But in New York City, the mayor has now canceled all public events through June, even though hospitalizations are on the decline.
Just isn't time for them yet. There's still too many unknowns.
I'm observing what I think is a second wave of this virus, and that is a wave of depression, exhaustion, and weariness on the part of the healthcare workers themselves.
New York City's mayor promises a ticker tape parade for healthcare workers. It'll be the city's first large-scale event when the city's ready. The Scripps National Spelling Bee is among the latest events to be canceled.
The Senate is poised to approve a measure to give billions more to small businesses and hospitals after a week of negotiations. Natalie Brand is at the White House where the president is meeting with the governor of New York.
Soon, the Senate is expected to pass a nearly $500 billion deal that will give additional funding for hospitals, coronavirus testing, and small business relief programs. Lawmakers estimate the Paycheck Protection Program has a backlog of hundreds of thousands of applications.
I've made a lot of decisions in reliance on that loan coming in. Right?
Doug Nevin, owner of a small New York law firm, was approved by his bank, then learned the money had run out.
It's unfortunately just creating a lot of uncertainty for employers at a time when employers are trying to maintain their businesses and maintain their payroll.
At the White House, testing tops the agenda as New York Governor Andrew Cuomo meets with President Trump.
I'm going to ask them to take this piece of this national manufacturers getting the test kits and the vials and the cotton swabs and the chemicals. Then the states can take it from there.
Monday night, the president tweeted he would take executive action to temporarily halt immigration, but didn't offer details. The State Department has already been restricting visas since last month due to the coronavirus.
I think that countries around the world have more or less controlled their borders to preserve, the health of their citizens.
Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And President Trump held a phone call today with UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who is still recovering from coronavirus. Both leaders discussed working together to deal with the fallout from COVID-19 and the reopening of the economies of both countries.
The coronavirus is forcing meat companies that feed our country to close processing plants, including those in Wisconsin. Coronavirus cases in Iowa's Black Hawk County have doubled in recent days to 356. Public health officials say 90% trace back to employees at this Tyson meatpacking plant. Sheriff Tony Thompson toured the plant earlier this month. He says the facility should close for deep cleaning and better screening of its employees. Tyson says it has since made changes company-wide, requiring employees to wear face coverings and installing dividers on production lines.
Work diligently to protect our team members by taking worker temperatures at the start of each shift and identifying symptomatic team members.
Their outbreak is not an isolated case. CBS News has confirmed COVID clusters in at least 17 meat processing plants in 10 states, 13 of which have temporarily closed or are operating at reduced capacity. The CDC says it's currently no evidence that coronavirus is transmissible through food.
Pastor Tony Spell was arrested outside of his church in Baton Rouge, Louisiana this morning after he allegedly backed up a church bus in the direction of a protester. Spell was previously charged with multiple misdemeanor counts for refusing to abide by the state's mandate prohibiting gatherings over 10 people during the pandemic. He continues to preside over church services at Life Tabernacle Church. An elderly member of the church died from the virus earlier this month. The first large-scale study tracking the spread of coronavirus shows more than 4% of the population in Los Angeles County has likely been infected at some point. The study conducted by USC and the LA County Public Health Department tested antibodies to the virus that are found in the blood. The results show the virus is far more widespread in California, and the fatality rate of the disease may be much lower than previously thought.
And social media is making a difference in the lives of elderly residents living in isolation at an assisted living home in Tampa. An administrative assistant asked for people to send cards. She received so many, each resident got almost 50.
Oh, that's very nice. Germany on Monday started easing its restrictions, allowing businesses and shops to reopen as the country takes a step toward a new normal. But its popular Oktoberfest in the state of Bavaria has been canceled. The Bavarian Prime Minister made the announcement today. Bavaria has been the worst in the country to be hit by the coronavirus. More than 37,000 cases were reported as of Monday.
The WIAA is announcing the Board of Control has voted to cancel 2020 spring competitions and tournaments. They're also expanding out-of-season coach contact opportunities to 30 days for spring sports athletes during summer, pending local guidelines.
UW Health announced that employees in leadership positions will be taking pay cuts to offset revenue losses that the hospital has seen due to a drop in surgeries. Depending on the position, those cuts will range from 10 to 20%. Hourly staff will not have their pay cut. UW Health surgery volumes dropped 62% from February to March. UW Health expects revenue losses of $350 to $400 million between March 15th and June 30th. In response to COVID-19, Unity Point Health Meritor is temporarily reducing hours for certain team members and also enacting limited furloughs and salary reductions for executives. Starting April 26th, the organization will be having short-term limited reduction in hours for administrative support, ancillary and clinical team members and leaders. Executive pay will be getting a 15% average reduction.
Governor Tony Evers declared a state of emergency in Wisconsin in response to elevated wildfire conditions throughout the state. There have been 150 wildfires in Wisconsin's Department of Natural Resources protection area this year. The largest fire was 234 acres in Juneau Bernardino County last week. The National Weather Service indicates there are conditions conducive to wildfires, including gusty winds, low relative humidity, and dry grasses. Critical fire season in Wisconsin is in the spring, generally lasts through May. And speaking of windy conditions, Dana Fulton's in the backyard. The sun was out today, but kind of breezy.
It was definitely breezy, and right now we're still mostly sunny. The rest of your evening should stay pretty quiet and calm. Temperatures are in the upper 40s, so we've dropped back quite a bit, but those wind gusts are in the 20s. A very windy evening ahead. Tonight, our skies are going to become mostly cloudy with a slight chance for rain or even some light snow, mainly for areas north of Dane County. None of that's really going to stick, though, so we will have more rain and thunderstorm chances tomorrow. The April showers coming back in. We'll take a closer look at your full forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you.
Thank you, Dana.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is reportedly in grave danger following surgery. That is according to a South Korean media report. The last time Kim Jong-un was seen in public was at an April 11th meeting, a day before he reportedly underwent heart surgery. Questions arose about his health days later when he missed for the first time a birthday event honoring his late grandfather, North Korea's founder. In the event of his passing, a likely successor, possibly his younger sister, would need to secure a power base before taking the reins of the country. That's according to North Korean expert Robert Carlin.
You'll have fairly inexperienced North Koreans at the top. A lot of them don't know a lot about the outside world. There are going to be factions trying to scramble to the top.
The biggest concern is if Kim dies, who controls North Korea's estimated 30 to 40 nuclear weapons? If Kim does die, North Korea is so secretive, it could be days or even weeks before anyone knows.
Well, still to come at 4, many people are catching up on their reading while staying safer at home.
And many people are reading those books on e-readers and tablets. When we come back, Consumer Reports rates these electronic book readers, and we'll tell you which ones they found were the best when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, Live at 4.
You love your business. Every day, you coddle it, pamper it. Maybe the growing pains were hard, but you put everything into it, nurtured it, and fed it, so it would grow. It's only natural that you'd want to protect it with the right insurance. Pamper your business with a policy from Westband and wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining.
Where can a healthier heart lead you? For people with heart failure taking Entresto, it may lead to a world of possibilities. Entresto is a heart failure medicine prescribed by most cardiologists. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Heart failure can change the structure of your heart, so it may not work as well. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. And with a healthier heart, there's no telling where life may take you. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto. Novartis thanks the heroic healthcare workers fighting COVID-19.
Social distancing and family quarantines are a jarring reality for kids. It's a big adjustment, so it's important that we adults do what we can to help them navigate this new normal. Encourage your kids to ask questions and give them honest, age-appropriate answers. Show them things that they can do to regain some control. And above all, reassure them that their safety is your top priority.
Now more than ever, SSM Health and News 3 Now encourage you to take time for kids.
Take a break from cooking at home and order takeout from your local Monk's Bar and Grill. Monk's is offering curbside pickup takeout service for your safety and convenience during these difficult times. Visit monksbarandgrill.com for takeout menus and online ordering.
There's just nothing better than a plate of Mama's famous pasta. Her recipe, top secret.
Michelina's. Let Mama feed you.
How's the stress in your home?
Hi, I'm Tim O'Brien, owner of The Healthy Place, Apple Wellness. We are doing 40% off on all CBD products this week through Saturday. It's something small that we could do to support our community. CBD has helped thousands of our customers find relief, and at 40% off, there's never been a better time. No need to leave the house with our live chat option on our website and free same-day delivery for our Dane County customers. Stop by one of our 4 locations or check us out online at findyourhealthyplace.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Celebrity remodeling power couple Chip and Joanna Gaines are gearing up for a 4-hour preview of their Magnolia network. The network's scheduled launch in October is being pushed back because of the pandemic, but the couple is giving viewers a taste of what's to come. The preview is called Magnolia Presents, a look back and a look ahead. It will air Sunday at 5 p.m., so 4 p.m. local time, 5 Eastern on the DIY network.
I've never heard of them.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, no, they're a big deal.
Apparently so.
The coronavirus pandemic has reversed the roles, believe it or not, of many millennials and Gen Xers.
With nearly the entire country on lockdown, many millennials and Gen Xers have taken to social media venting about their efforts to convince older loved ones to stay at home. Kate Kirshner recovered from COVID-19 just 3 weeks ago. She says her illness was a rude awakening for her parents and in-laws.
I think that many of these baby boomers are dealing with it by denying it. And the problem is that denial is what is actually going to be not only a threat to them, but to their spouses and to anybody that they come into contact with.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, older adults are at higher risk for severe illness from COVID-19. Health experts warn that easing restrictions for every age group could result in a spike in cases of COVID-19. The crash in crude oil prices resulted in a brutal day on Wall Street. The Dow Industrials fell 631 points, closing at 23,018. The NASDAQ dropped 297, and the S&P 500 lost 86. Well, maybe you've cleaned every closet and streamed every show. What's left to do at home? How about reading?
Well, I highly recommend that. But since your local library might be closed, Leah Linscheid and Consumer Reports reveals the best e-readers and tablets where you can download free books, music, and movies.
Chelsea Hodson's book.
Book clubs, like many other public gatherings these days, are being held online.
That's been really great for everybody that's come to the book club to have a little bit of insight into people that they're not sitting next to.
While it might be harder to physically go to a bookstore or a library these days, you can read an e-book. Consumer Reports says you might want to consider a tablet or an e-reader.
The Amazon Kindle e-readers are the best rated in our ratings. Incredible battery life. The screen is very legible. If you want more flexibility, a tablet is a more well-rounded device. The flip side there is that tablets can be more expensive.
Libraries around the country are encouraging their readers to go digital with apps like Overdrive and Libby. All you need is your library card to sign up. Then browse through thousands of titles, choose what you'd like, and a digital download is sent to your device for a set number of days. Don't have a tablet or an e-reader?
What folks may not know is that you don't necessarily need to buy either an e-reader or a tablet to start reading ebooks.
Although harder on the eyes, CR says all of these apps also work on a laptop or smartphone. Prefer to listen to a book? Try Hoopla, where your library card gets you access to thousands of audiobooks along with music and movies. If you subscribe to Amazon Prime, you can access free ebooks using Prime Reading and the Kindle app. And check out the Library of Congress online, as well as Project Gutenberg, a free website that makes digital copies of old, no longer copyrighted books available. And when life finally returns to normal, all of this e-reading might inspire you to pick up a book at your local library in person. For News 3 Now, this is Leah Linscheid. Happy reading.
Thank you, Leah. I think I need to start a Zoom book club in the newsroom. I'm doing so much reading right now.
A lot of people are.
Yeah, a lot of people are. And another great resource, by the way, while schools have moved online, Audible is letting students stream thousands of audiobooks for free.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Still to come at 4, businesses all over the world are struggling.
When we come back, no sector is feeling it more than the wedding industry. We'll find out how some companies are coping when Live at 4 continues.
I didn't choose this exact type of metastatic breast cancer.
but I did pick clarity by knowing I have a treatment that goes right at it.
Discover Piqray, a treatment that specifically targets PIK3CA mutations in HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC. Piqray is taken with fulvestrant after progression on hormone therapy and helps people live longer without disease progression. Do not take Piqray if you've had severe allergic reactions to it or any of its ingredients. Piqray can cause serious side effects, including severe allergic and skin reactions, high blood sugar levels and diarrhea that are common and can be severe, and pneumonitis. Tell your doctor right away if you have symptoms of severe allergic reactions or high blood sugar while taking Piqray. Your doctor will monitor your blood sugar before and during treatment, and more often if you have type 2 diabetes. Before starting, tell your doctor if you have a history of diabetes, skin reactions, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Common side effects include rash, nausea, tiredness, weakness, decreased appetite, mouth sores, vomiting, weight loss, hair loss, and changes in some blood tests. Ask your doctor about Piqray.
To our Pick and Save associates, for the long hours and late nights, for the miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for making a difference in our customers' lives, for doing so much more than your job. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands and our customers say thank you. In a time when daily life feels a bit uncertain, your hard work is keeping America fed. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
The time is right to do something nice for your home. Why not replace your gutters with LeafGuard, the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval? Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more clogs, guaranteed. LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected forever, and our customers couldn't be happier.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
And right now, save big on your new LeafGuard brand gutter system and get some incredible extras. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
This is our home. We've never seen it look quite like this.
But there's no mistaking it.
And it's our job to protect it.
Because the best people to fight for our communities
are those within them.
So if you've just bought a Volkswagen or were thinking of buying sometime soon, we're here to help with the community-driven promise.
Take a look at this. Two young girls in Italy took their tennis game to a higher level despite a nationwide coronavirus lockdown. They staged a remarkable rally from the rooftops of neighboring buildings. They managed a 12-shot rally featuring forehands and backhands, and naturally a few balls didn't make it across, bounced down onto a private road below, where the girls' fathers put them in plastic bags their daughters had affixed to the end of fishing poles. They are very good.
That's pretty impressive. Look at that.
so cool.
That's really cool. What a great idea.
Great idea. Get some exercise, get outside.
Yeah.
Work on their tennis game.
I am fantastically awful at tennis, so this would not go good.
You're not as bad as me. I'll guarantee you that.
That's so much fun, though. I'm glad they're still able to practice.
Yep, and a lot of fun. Nice sunny day today. Be outside.
Yeah. Today turned out really fantastic. Now we do have more shower chances developing for the rest of the week. Those April showers coming back in with some thunderstorm chances. Also, we'll take a closer look at those precip potentials in just a few minutes.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinen.
We consider this a good sign. We have begun to consider the transition from essential preventative lockdown to reopening. It means we're seeing necessary slowing of the spread of the coronavirus. It is hopeful, but that optimism must be tempered by caution and patience. The essential tension in all this is best illustrated by Governor Evers' announcement last Friday of an extension of his safer at home order and the announcement Monday of his Badger bounce back plan. These are neither contradictory nor mutually exclusive, and their eventual success will depend on our shared willingness to balance the two. We are all anxious to reopen our economy and be freed from some of the restrictions placed on what we think of as normal life. But public safety, protection, and health must remain our top priority. We'll continue to analyze all this in editorials to come. For now, bouncing back has begun.
My psoriatic arthritis pain, I had enough. It's not getting in my way.
Joint pain, swelling, tenderness, much better.
My psoriasis, clearer. Cosentyx works on all of this.
4 years and counting.
So watch out.
I got this.
Watch me.
Real people with active psoriatic arthritis are feeling real relief with Cosentyx. Cosentyx is a different kind of targeted biologic. It treats the multiple symptoms of psoriatic arthritis to help you look and feel better. It even helps stop further joint damage. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions may occur.
I just look and feel better.
I got real relief with Cosentyx.
Watch me.
Novartis is committed to supporting our community. Learn more at Cosentyx.com.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. And with great deals available, there's never been a better time to buy at your local dealership. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Imagine facing Wisconsin's bitter cold winter without a warm home, or the blistering heat of summer without power, then having to make the tough choice between eating or meeting other basic survival needs. Unfortunately, over 200,000 of our neighbors in need will face this difficult decision with no place else to turn, including those who are now unemployed due to the COVID-19 crisis. For a hand up and help with your utility bills now during these difficult times, contact the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund today.
This is online learning. Today, it's more relevant than ever. This is you, a person looking for a lasting career. And this is Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, where you can earn a degree in nursing, healthcare, business, and IT, anywhere, anytime. Take an online course free and get comfortable with online learning. That makes a degree from Herzing University more relevant than ever. I'm possible at Herzing. Learn more today.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Oh, we had quite a nice sunset last night. Also saw that double rainbow right over Madison. This picture from Darren Linden, Madison. And I know a lot of you did see it. We got a lot of pictures in on Facebook and via email and from the weather app. It was a really nice sight after those showers passing on through. And I know sometimes just a nice little rainbow can really brighten the mood. We've been in a rough spot for the last few weeks. There's going to be a slight chance for some light snow or light rain coming through overnight. Even that snow chance really isn't going to stick. We'll be back in the 60s tomorrow. So anything that you do notice early in the morning, maybe under the brush or under the tree in the backyard, it is certainly going to be gone by the afternoon. April showers will be returning for the end of the week. We'll get a little more rain and some more thunderstorms. Right now, though, our Doppler track is nice and quiet. High pressure today has kept things fairly calm. Now, tomorrow we are going to see a bit of a warm up as our breeze will no longer be coming from the northwest. It'll become a little more of a southerly flow. Overnight, we become mostly cloudy, and we are expecting that slight chance for a little bit of snow early in the morning on Wednesday. Most of us won't see it coming down. It's going to be very, very early in the day. By 6, 7 o'clock, it's all out of here. We'll stay cloudy throughout the afternoon, and there is going to be a chance for showers and thunderstorms passing through later in the evening and into Thursday. Thursday, we have a slight chance for showers developing, otherwise expecting a mostly cloudy sky throughout the afternoon. With that shower and thunderstorm chance for Wednesday, we really don't have any severe potential. We really have to travel further south to see those strong storms for Wednesday. And as we look ahead to Thursday, unfortunately, our friends in the southeast under an enhanced risk already for strong weather. This is the same area that 2 weeks ago saw thunderstorms and tornadoes going through on Sunday. Last Sunday saw strong storms coming through, and yet again, seeing strong storms likely for this Thursday. It looks like it could be a rough weekend for them, too. So be grateful that we are getting the sunshine, even though it is just a little cooler outside today. The shower and thunderstorm chances for us really aren't including any strong to severe thunderstorms for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Our precipitation trend, not a big chance to be above or below average right now. We're right in that slice in the middle with our 6 to 10 day outlook. Same goes with our temperature trend. It seems likely towards the end of the month that we could be trending below average. But as we start to get into early May, we aren't really trending one way or the other right now. No big jumps or drops. Tomorrow afternoon, high temperatures will be in the low 60s with a chance for some showers and thunderstorms developing later in the day. We'll be in the mid 50s for Thursday, and we'll stay in the 50s through the rest of the week and into the weekend, with a slight chance for showers on Thursday and a better opportunity for rain on Friday and into Saturday. Scattered showers will be likely for Friday into Saturday. Sunday, partly sunny skies, and next week it does seem likely that temperatures will start in the 60s and stay in the 60s throughout the course of the week. We will have a few chances for some showers and thunderstorms, but no big systems expected to move in. And again, we aren't really trending above average or below average with our precipitation, so this is pretty close to what we should be seeing for the end of April and into May.
Hard to believe the month's almost over already.
Almost done.
All right, Dana. Thank you.
Thanks, Dana.
The coronavirus has led to canceled or postponed weddings all across the globe.
That's taking a huge toll on the wedding industry. Mayor in Austin talked to business owners who are now struggling to stay afloat.
LA Banquets is usually filled with couples and wedding guests celebrating their big day.
This is the Brandview Ballroom.
But now, the place is empty.
So you would have had a wedding planned for this coming weekend here?
All 3 days, yes.
About how many weddings do you guys put on a year?
At least 1,000.
Rez Sarkissian is the CEO of LA Banquets and has 8 locations in Southern California. He says 140 couples have canceled or postponed weddings since the coronavirus outbreak.
Do you have any idea of how much money you've lost?
Probably in the millions at this point.
Across the wedding industry, an entire ecosystem has been hit, from photographers to vendors to caterers. But florists have been hit especially hard because their product is perishing by the day.
We had 5 events. 3 of them were pretty, decent-sized weddings. All the product was ordered. Half of it was already picked up. So all of that, it's been a loss.
Sako Sarkissian is Reg's brother and owns Petals LA. He has $20,000 worth of flowers sitting in his refrigerator.
And it's really frustrating that the insurance that I've had since the day I opened the shop, we have business interruption insurance, but apparently they have a clause in there that they're not going to cover any of our losses. It's just ridiculous.
Both brothers are counting on government stimulus to pay hundreds of furloughed employees. And Reg has come up with a plan B.
Our teams have been very busy the last couple of weeks, and we're getting ready to introduce our new to-go program.
He also owns a catering company that is now selling meals for delivery. He hopes that will provide much-needed income while the wedding halls remain empty. Maren Austin, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Big hassle for a lot of people.
Tough time for the industry and for couples, too.
Absolutely.
If you're planning a wedding, oh boy, it's stressful.
Some people are going through it that just, private weddings and have a celebration
Tough
later.
times.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hi, this is John Walsh. How do you get help if you can't leave your house and your family can't be with you? With a Jitterbug cell phone, one touch connects you to highly trained 5-star agents. They'll send you the help you need or get a doctor or nurse on the line. Call as often as you like, day or night. And with the Link app, family members will get an alert right on their smartphones that you've contacted 5-star.
Now more affordable with 25% off at Best Buy, Amazon, or GreatCall.com. Also at Rite Aid.
Once weekly Ozempic is helping many people with type 2 diabetes like James lower their blood sugar. A majority of adults who took Ozempic reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it.
Here's your A1C.
Oh, my A1C is under 7.
And you may lose weight. Adults who took Ozempic lost on average up to 12 pounds.
I lost almost 12 pounds.
Oh.
For those also with known heart disease, Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as heart attack, stroke, or death.
It lowers the risk.
Oh. Ozempic is not for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Do not share needles or pens. Don't reuse needles. Do not take Ozempic if you have a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if you are allergic to Ozempic. Stop taking Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, itching, rash, or trouble breathing. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Tell your doctor if you have diabetic retinopathy or vision changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Common side effects are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and constipation. Some side effects can lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Once weekly Ozempic is helping me reach my blood sugar goal.
Ask your healthcare provider today about once weekly Ozempic. We remain committed to keeping Ozempic available and affordable during these challenging times. With the Ozempic Savings Card, you may be eligible to pay as little as $25 for a 1-month or 3-month prescription.
Surgenians is proud our roots have grown along with you in this community. We have floored thousands of area homes, businesses, and iconic Madison buildings since we first opened our doors in 1930. Surgenians' landfill-free guarantee has kept millions of pounds of used flooring out of landfills, ensuring our Madison roots can grow stronger for generations to come. Local, sustainable, Surgenians. Todd Drive at the Beltline.
Tonight at 5, many people are expected to gather at the Capitol to protest Governor Evers' orders to extend the Safer at Home order. What message a local doctor has to those protesters.
There's a slight chance of a rain or snow shower tonight, but milder weather with some chances for showers and isolated thunderstorms returns Wednesday. My forecast at 5.
And then tonight at 6, a major casino and resort one step closer in Rock County, what it would mean for the city and how COVID-19 could delay its arrival.
Look at Lake Mendota, UW campus, the sun. Not a bad day out there.
No, that looks, I love that shot.
It is a great shot.
Pretty.
It's so peaceful. Well, a World War II veteran was brought to tears.
It happened when a caregiver at his nursing home in England went beyond the call of duty to provide comfort from a precious memory. Caregiver Kia Tobin gave 94-year-old Ken Benbow a pillow with his late wife's picture on it. Kia noticed that the D-Day veteran slept with a framed photo of his beloved Ada every night. Ken and Ada were married 71 years before she passed away 9 months ago.
The photo that he has is a glass framed one, and he has it on his wall, and he speaks it at night to her, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah?
I take it to bed with me.
Take it to bed with him.
I broke my heart when I left her, or when she left me, but I've got her every night now in my arms, tight.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
That is great.
Video of this precious gift has now gone viral, as you can expect. Staff at the nursing home where Ken lives say the gesture brought everyone to tears. Probably everyone watching as well.
Sleep with his wife again.
That's so beautiful. Good for her, boy. Way to do something good. The pandemic, of course, is dramatically changing our everyday lives, including how we work, how we socialize, and even how we date.
Jamie Yukas has been talking to people practicing social distancing while looking for love.
Love really is in the air in New York City. Last month, Jeremy Cohen turned to his drone to get the attention of Tori Signorella after he spotted her dancing on her building's rooftop across the street.
I went out to my balcony and I said hi, and she waved back and said hi. I kind of said something along the lines of like, I'm going to send you something. And then I wrote my number on my drone. And then I ran up to the roof and flew it over.
Since then, there's been a rooftop dinner. A second date in person with Cohen in a protective bubble. And a special romantic gesture for Tori's birthday, courtesy of an old school boombox.
Obviously, we've built this bond just over this crazy scenario, but we also get along really well as just like humans and individuals, which has been really nice to actually focus on.
Many Americans have been told to stay home to stop the spread of coronavirus. Some people, like Jamie Shapiro, are embracing the change. The single mom of 3 is using her new free time to FaceTime.
I'm in a single parent group on Facebook, and a lot of people are saying, I'm not going to date right now because you can't meet. What's the point? And I'm like, this is the point. This is the time.
So far, she's met several potential matches, but she's also facing the same frustration some experience in real life, including getting stood up.
I put makeup on and like very minimal, like, you know, and but I still had my pajamas, and then he didn't show, and I was actually kind of mad. Like, I just like put on lipstick for you.
I think it's the first time in a lot of people's life where they felt just prevented from contact with others.
Daniel Jones is the editor of the New York Times column, Modern Love.
Do you have advice for people that might want to go down this road?
I think inhibitions can fall away, and you can ask the deep questions and learn about their past and learn about their fears and learn about their hopes for the future.
And now, dating apps like Bumble and Tinder are pushing users to video chat instead. Bumble says video chats increased 56% in late March, and those video dates are lasting on average more than 20 minutes.
Do you think that you could get interested in someone over video and be in it for a while until you can meet each other?
I mean, aren't there movies about this stuff? Like, there's... It's possible. It really is.
It's kind of like a pen pal, you know, after a while, like a video pen pal. And then after some point, you're like, well, what are we really doing here? So, look, you could possibly find lasting love. I'm an optimist, okay? I'm a careful optimist.
According to Dating.com, only 5% of users say they will not date during isolation, whereas 82% still hope to find that special someone by online dating. Jamie Yuka, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Love conquers all, even a pandemic.
That's right.
I love all of those stories. They're all going to be great stories at their weddings, especially that drone guy in New York.
The big bubble?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Wish them luck. Well, still to come at 4, you probably have some extra time on your hands these days. Why not make something great for dinner?
Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council has a couple of great recipes for you to try. We'll find out what they are when Live at 4 continues. We'll be right back.
Wells Asphalt Paving, expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project. For residential and commercial, from new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
When you think of a bank, you think of people in a place. But when you have the Chase mobile app, your bank can be virtually any place. So when you get a check, you can deposit it from here. And you can see your transactions and check your balance from here. You can save for an emergency from here. Or pay bills from here. So when someone asks you, where's your bank? You can tell them, here's my bank. Or here's my bank. Or here's my bank. Because if you download and use the Chase mobile app, your bank is virtually any place. Visit chase.com/mobile.
Where can a healthier heart lead you? For people with heart failure taking Entresto, it may lead to a world of possibilities. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
The Our Home is the training ground for her dreams policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Wells Asphalt Paving, expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project. For residential and commercial, from new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
Well, folks all over are finding different ways to pass the time during these very unusual times. One woman in Virginia is doing it by putting on a cabin fever costume show. This front porch performance stars resident Erwin Kimball, who trots out in a different theme every day to spread smiles to neighbors. From famed painter Bob Ross to Rosie the Riveter to Napoleon Dynamite to Smokey the Bear, her neighbors are loving it as much as she is.
I love it too. Boy, I'd love to look at her closet. She's got a lot of stuff in there.
That's for sure. Look at E.T.
That's a good one.
Many people are using their extra time at home to learn new recipes.
If you're looking for something new to try with your family, Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council has some new options for you.
So, Angie, what are we working on today?
Well, I've got a couple kind of down home, really comfort foods today, slow cooked recipes. So, if you've got the time, they take a little bit, but I'm using economical beef cuts.
Sounds great.
I'm using chuck roast and then stew meat. And I know it's getting spring weather out, and I really want to shift my cooking methods, get the grill out and stuff. But this time of year, I really love using my slow cooker because we're outside every night, getting the yard ready, doing all that, cleaning the patios. So I like starting my slow cooker in the morning and having that cook all day so we can get all of our yard work done and our spring cleaning, and then come in and supper's ready.
You got plenty of time these days, that's for sure.
Well, that is true. So this first recipe is actually a slow cooker pot roast soup. So we took all the flavors of pot roast and we put it into kind of a soup version. And I start with a really nice chuck roast. This is a 2-pound chuck roast. And I just chunked it up into 12 big pieces. And then that goes in the slow cooker just like this. And then I'm going to add some onion. This is 1 large yellow onion, just coarsely chopped, a cup of beef broth, a can of diced tomatoes. And these are flavored. They have a little bit of onion and garlic in them. And then frozen hash brown potatoes. So we're using frozen vegetables as a shortcut for this recipe. So frozen hash browns, all that goes in with just a little bit of dried thyme and some garlic. Put the lid on. Let it go on low all day, 8 to 9 hours. On high, you could speed it up if you want to start it at lunch, 5 to 6 hours, and it'll be done. And then about a half an hour before you plan to eat, add in some broccoli slaw that you can get right in the deli or the produce department at the supermarket, a couple cups of that, and then frozen peas. So for some more vegetables.
All good stuff.
And then put the lid back on, let it go a half an hour, and you've got this really delicious, very, very easy, simple ingredients, a nice pot roast soup.
Sounds great. You had me at hash browns. That sounds so good.
Perfect. This is called slow cooked beef risotto, but it's not in the slow cooker. I did it in my stock pot on my stovetop. And all I did was I took 2 pounds of beef stew meat, just got it right from the supermarket like this. I actually browned it in batches. So kind of divided it in half, browned a pound, pulled that out, browned the second pound, did a little salt and pepper, and then add 2 cups of water and some garlic. Put the lid on, turn it down to low, and a low simmer for almost 2 hours, about 1 3/4 hours, 2 hours. And then you're just going to add in one of these really fun packaged risotto mixes. So whatever flavor you can find at the supermarket. And then right before you want to eat, because I got the risotto in here, and the risotto takes about 20 minutes, add in some peas, more color, and then some fresh grated Parmesan cheese.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Easier.
And that's it. And both these recipes make a lot, so big batches. So if you want to cook once, dine twice, dine 3 times, these are recipes that can do that for you. So beeftips.com is our website. So check that out. Click on As Seen on TV, or on the homepage, click on At Home with Beef. So we've got a lot of great recipes, cooking tips, videos, everything you need for cooking at home now.
Okay, you can ship some of that down here.
Exactly.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
Okay.
And I would love to get it down there too, guys.
All right, Ange, thanks very much. Have a great day. Be safe.
Yes, you too.
We are the Thrivers. Women with metastatic breast cancer. Standing in the struggle. Hustling through the hurt. Asking for science, not sorries. Our time for more time has come. Living longer is possible and proven in women taking Kisqali plus fulvestrant or a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor. Kisqali is the only treatment in its class with proven overall survival results in 2 clinical trials, helping women live longer with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali was also significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious liver problems and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Kisqali is not approved for use with tamoxifen. It's our time to continue to shine because we are the Thrivers. Ask your doctor about Kisqali, the only treatment in its class proven to help women live longer in 2 clinical trials.
It's best we stay apart for a bit, but you're not alone. We're automatically refunding our customers a portion of their personal auto premiums. Learn more at libertymutual.com/COVID-19.
Mostly sunny skies this evening. Temperatures are below average in the upper 40s, and it's still quite windy outside. Our wind gusts are in the 20s. Now, overnight, we are expecting the slight chance for potentially an isolated snow or rain shower. None of that's going to stick, though. We'll be back in the 60s tomorrow, and we'll be right back right after the break.